Now that we've got your attention, let the games begin! Game cartridges assembling. Greetings. Game loading. Mind your fingers. Keep working, you rust buckets. Uh-oh. Ah, that's just great. Megabytes, terabytes, terabytes, gigabytes. First game up, Captain Bones.
Arr, ahoy, matey. Shiver me timbers. Yo ho ho. Look alive, ye lollygaggers. I'm the incredibly dead Captain Bones. I've been sailing the seven seas for an eternity, and I'll tell ya, I'm a bored stiff. The only thing that saves me from going stark raving mad is making up math puzzles using nothing but me own bones. Now watch closely, and just do as I say, or I'll surprise the life out of ye. Just watch me bones. Let me show you what I mean. Now, you know that 1 and 1 don't come to 6, but there's a way to fix her up so she makes sense. And you can do it by moving only one of me bones. Can you see how? There ain't nothing to it. 7 minus 1 equals 6, you dog-paddling pansies. Got the idea now? Here's one for you to figure without me help. Does 18 minus 6 equal but 2? Course not. It equals 12. To fix me bones, you're to move only one, just like I showed you not a moment ago. And hands off all me other bones, you land-lubbing lumps of life. You're to move one bone and change 2 other numbers. Speed is not your strong suit. What's taking you so long? Are you asking your kid sister for help? Yeah, here's a clue, which you're badly wanting. 18 is much too big a number. Another thing, only one side of the equation changes. The other stays just as she is. Here's a final hint. The 6 needs to get bigger, and the 18 needs to get smaller. You get me? Enough already. Here's the answer, you soft shoe-shuffling gladiolas. Arr, 10 minus 8 equals 2, as if you had a clue in the world. Why do I spend my time with ye? You can't solve me puzzles, and ye all got to be home in bed before dark. Arr.
Haunted house party.
Good evening and welcome to Haunted House Party. Tonight's scary yet quite interesting festivities are in full swing. You're just in time as our guest of honor is about to slither in. As always, I expect you to figure out who the mystery guest is yourself. That is so scary, and so is your breath. Tonight's mystery guest is very tricky.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, you mysterious mystery guest guy.
Hello.
Did you hear that? Dead folks love me, even though my enemies think I'm a crook.
Excuse me, sir, but Madam says you can perform your magic act whenever you are ready.
I think there's been a mistake.
But aren't you Tricky Dick?
Drat that nickname! Yes, I'm Tricky Dick, but I assure you I am not a magician. Though I was able to make my presidency disappear.
I apologize. May I get you a drink?
Well, I could go for some water.
It'll be a moment. We keep our fresh water near the front gate.
Don't you ever use the words water and gate in the same sentence. Can't you get me a drink from someplace else?
Sorry again, Mr. President. I'll get you your drink by hook or by crook.
I am not a crook.
I think we've had enough. Why don't we give our friends a chance to figure out who you are? As 37th President of the United States, he was forced to resign his presidency because of that little problem called Watergate.
Yes, I am Richard Nixon. But not only am I Richard Nixon, but I am also not a crook.
Sure you're not. And I'm not scary. Until we meet next.
Poop or scoop?
Ladies and gentlemen, hey, I'm talking here. That's better. All right, it's time once again to play Poop or Scoop. Can you tell the straight scoop true from the animal poop false? Test your knowledge of the animal kingdom by separating fact from fiction. Starting with this animal right here. Poop or scoop? Sharks have a poorly developed sense of smell and must rely on good eyesight to catch their prey. What do you think? If you agree that sharks don't smell too good, vote scoop. But if you think that's a stinking lie, vote poop. It's pure poop. Sharks don't rely just on their eyesight. They have an incredible sense of smell. It's so good, they can detect a drop of blood in the ocean more than 600 feet away. Okay, here we go again. Poop or scoop? Crocodiles can run at speeds of up to 30 miles per hour. If you think that's the truth, vote scoop. If you think it's a crock, vote poop. Do crocodiles run at 30 miles per hour? It's poop. Pure poop. Crocodiles aren't that fast. In fact, out of the water, they can travel at 10 miles per hour, but only over very short distances. Okay, kids, here's a good one. Poop or scoop? The mosquito is the most dangerous creature on Earth. Do you believe that? If you do, scoop. If you don't, poop. The answer is, believe it or not, it's the straight scoop. In Africa, some mosquitoes carry malarial fever. They pass the malaria on to humans when they bite them. As many as 2.5 million Africans die from malaria each year. That makes mosquitoes more deadly to humans than all other creatures combined. Next question for you. Do millipedes really have 1,000 legs? If you think that they do, go for the scoop. But if you think that's one creepy crawly lie, pile on the poop. The answer is pure poop. Millipedes don't have 1,000 legs. The largest live in South Africa, but they only have 710 legs. Still, that's more limbs than any other creature alive. Well, kids, that's all we got for you today. If you got only one right, you're a party pooper. 2, and you're a pooper scooper. 3 makes you a super pooper scooper. If you got all 4 questions, you're what else? A super duper pooper scooper. I'm telling you, you can't get this kind of entertainment just anywhere. So please, join us again next time for Poop or scoop.
Next game up, mug shots.
My name's Verity. I bust bad guys. You want to help? Come on in. We got 4 suspects pinned down. 3 of them are guilty. Listen to their stories and spot the mistakes. The ones that lie did the crime. Today, we're interviewing 4 members of the Baker Street gang. Seems 3 of them were selling fake watches to the tourists yesterday. Remember, only one of these guys is telling the truth. The other 3 are lying. Let's start with Stu Rumplitz, a.k.a. the Peeper.
You're blind, Verity. I was out whale watching yesterday. I saw a whole bunch of mother whales with their babies. The little ones are called pups, by the way.
Are baby whales known as pups? Next up, Jimmy Hudsucker, a.k.a. Jimmy the Geek.
I am utterly irreproachable, Detective Verity. In other words, I'm innocent. Yesterday, I was working on my toothpick scale model replica of Monticello. In other words, Thomas Jefferson's home.
In other words, you're a dweeb. But is Monticello really where Thomas Jefferson lived? Let's turn to Jean-Pierre La something or other, a.k.a. Frenchie.
This is some of your bad American humor, no? I am innocent of the charge. I was taking a lovely cruise along the Amazon River yesterday. That's the longest river in the world, don't you know?
No, I don't know. Is the Amazon really the longest river in the world? Let's finish up with Hassenpfeffer Flug. Her name's so ridiculous, she doesn't need a nickname.
You haven't been doing your homework, Verity. I am not guilty. Yesterday, I was studying the 7 wonders of the ancient world in history class. Too bad none of them are still standing.
That's funny. Her name, I mean. But are none of those ancient wonders of the world still around today? Well, just like I figured, each criminal all but confessed. Did you spot the mistakes?
Baby whales are called pups, by the way.
Even the Peeper can see he's going to jail. Baby whales aren't called pups, they're called calves.
The Amazon River. That's the longest river in the world.
Frenchie's joining his friends up the river. The Amazon isn't the longest river in the world. The Nile is.
Did you know that none of the 7 wonders of the ancient world are still standing?
How about the pyramids of Egypt? They're still around. That's more than I can say for Flug, because she's going to jail.
Monticello. In other words, Thomas Jefferson's home.
Count on the Brainiac to be right. Monticello really was Thomas Jefferson's home. You know, Jimmy's the kind of guy I could really fall for. In other words, if he tried to kiss me, I'd jump off a cliff.
More stuff.
Your old pal Eddie Bull here at the exciting Walla Walla Washington Zoo. This week we're going to...
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. He's simply the best of the bunch. There's simply no disguising that he's so appetizing that we want him for our lunch.
Looks like I'm lunch meat. Here's a suggestion. Don't try this at home. But now that I'm in here, let's see if you can figure out which creature just ordered me off the menu. Okay, everybody, here's your first clue. They gather around in sort of a group huddle to draw up a play to see how they're going to chase down their prey. Second clue, they eat their prey bones and hoofs and hides and all. That's because they can digest anything, and their jaws are strong enough to crush the largest bones. Ow! You might be surprised to find out that they're not members of the dog family, no matter what they look like. Okay, here's the last clue. It's no laughing matter to get chased by a pack of these guys. That's because it's the hyena. The hyena. The hyena. Which means they work together when they attack, have really strong jaws and teeth, look like dogs, and make laughing sounds when they howl. That's a hyena. Uh-oh. Looks like I'm out of here. But before I go, remember, please don't feed the animals.
Eddie Bull, he's edible. He really is incredible. And we want him for our lunch.
Watch your backs. Coming through, coming through. Game time in 10 seconds. Radio Scramble.
Radio KBOX.
Hey, all you compadres, colossal greetings and salutations from your big boss man, Jumpin' Johnny Jumble, or as we say here at Scramblin' Radio,
Jumpin' Johnny Lumberjack.
dig it. Because here at Scramblin' Radio, we mix 'em and you fix 'em. In other words, my name is really
Jumpin' Johnny Jumbo.
and the hits just keep on coming. And so do the scrambled words. And it's up to you to unscramble the letters and feed me a righteous word omelet. It's time to get cooking with today's hit single. It's The Mess Ups with Ninsorg.
Every time I go to bed, my ears begin to ache. There's a rumbling in the house that's keeping me awake. Well, you might think it's thunder or a stick of dynamite, but it's just my father's Ninsorg that keeps me up all night. It's my father's Ninsorg won't let me go to sleep. If he don't stop that Ninsorg, Mama, I'll put him on the streets.
Man, that was one wild wake-up call from The Mess Ups with, you ready? Snoring! And now it's time for another commercial spot. I know a lot of you guys and guyettes have what we call growing problems. If you do, why not head over to Gay Who Teeth?
If you're growing way too fast, Gay Who Teeth fits you with class.
Don't trip up and break your...
Gay Who Teeth are built to last.
Gay Who Teeth has all the odd sizes to fit your embarrassing and special needs. Gay Who Teeth styles will have you stepping out instead of on your dance partner. So hurry down this week to Huge Feet. Did you get it? Hey, it's getting late, so I gotta blow this show. Let's go out with Johnny Riddle and the Riddleettes with Stindet.
He tried so hard to open my mouth, got a crowbar on my chin. But I don't care how much pain I got, I never let him in. He's my Stindet, my chopper's cringing fright. If that old Stindet don't watch out, I swear I'm gonna bite.
Fantastic! Know what it is? It's the Riddleettes with Dentist. Did you get that one, baby? Hey, it's quitting time for our little crew, so toodaloo from
Jumpin' Johnny Bombshell.
Baby. That's Jumbo.
welcome to another episode of Here We Are! As we follow the adventures of two lost ears trying to find their place in the world. So, here we go!
Hey, you!
What?
Listen to this!
Like I have any choice. What's that?
I'm tap dancing!
But you don't have feet.
Yo! Thanks a lot!
Ready to play?
I'm all ear!
First clue.
A really sloppy kiss from Grandma!
Nope.
Let me hear it again! It's certainly not someone drinking a soda!
Yes, it is. But where? Next clue.
Excuse me, I beg your pardon me, nice.
You dancing?
Close.
Me dancing?
No!
I don't know anyone else who dances.
It's not dancing.
Then why'd you bring it up?
Will you cut it out and listen?
Beg your pardon me, nice.
It's someone stepping on people's toes.
I knew that.
But where? Okay, last clue. What is this?
Oh, that is so obvious!
Yeah? What is it?
It's a person drinking a soda, then stepping on people's toes as he tries to sit down and watch. A sewing machine!
It's not a sewing machine, it's a film projector. And we are at the movies.
Oh, John, don't ever leave me. Darling, I'd never leave you. I could never do such a thing.
That was beautiful. Pass me a Q-tip.
That concludes today's episode of Here We Are! And we are out of here!
Come on, you buckets of bolts! Who are you gonna give to me? Get the lid out! Look at that! Wow! Hey, you want one? Here, take this. Bye! Word shake! Word shake!
Hello, bonjour! I'm very excited today! We're going to be mixing up some word shakes. Can you guess what I'm making? It's a little tricky because I have a strong French accent. So listen carefully. What you get when you put together the letters P and O. P and O. Into the pot they go. Let's have a look now. P and O. Get it? I give you a big hint. You can play on it. Get it? No? Piano! Piano! I am so funny, I hurt myself. Oh. Okay, next one. This one will make you laugh so much. What you get when you take a roast duck and a tour map? It's not so tough. A roast duck and a tour map. Into the pot they go. Give me that. Give me. We stir them up good. And what we got? Duck. Tour is where you go when you get sick. You must know this. Think about it. Is a doctor! A doctor! Oh, that's good, no? Okay, what are we doing now? I forget myself. Oh, yes. Here goes. We put together two body parts, a hand and a chin. Think carefully. Is a hand and a chin. We throw them into the pot, and with a little help, we stir them together. A hand and a chin. What could it be? I give you a clue. It make your car go. Do you see it now? It's a hand chin! A hand chin! A hand chin! Oh, I amuse myself so much here. What are you looking at? Okay, so now is the super duper finale, la pièce de résistance. Concentrate. What you get when you put together a lawn, a drum, and a cowboy hat. Think a lawn, a drum, and a cowboy hat. I throw them in the pot. I give you some time to think about it. We throw them up. Now, a lawn, a tram, and a nut. A lawn like you have in front of your house. A tram like you play in a band. And a nut that you wear on your head. What could it be? Think about it. Aha! I will mix them up together. Is where you go to clean your clothes. You see now, it's a leather mat! A leather mat! And you're so funny! A laundry mat! Oh, I crack myself up! I don't think I can do anymore! I think I'm going to collapse! I think I'm almost on my knees! Oh no, I can't do anymore! Au revoir! I can't! Au revoir! I can't speak! Oh, goodbye!
It's time for Crashbox Rewind, where we flash back through the show and remind you how smart you really are.
They gather round in sort of a group huddle to draw up a play to see how they're going to chase down their prey. It's the hyena! The hyena!
Millipedes don't have 1,000 legs. The largest live in South Africa, but they only have 710 legs. Still, that's more limbs than any other creature alive.
As 37th President of the United States, he was forced to resign his presidency because of that little problem called Watergate.
Yes, I am Richard Nixon.
You're to move one bone and change 2 other numbers. Here's the answer, you soft shoe shuffling gladiolas. 10 minus 8 equals 2, as if you had a clue in the world.
Well, that's it for now. See you next time.